fucking a game to just try to get on, and yeah, like what AJ's saying, I think it's believable. Okay. Anyway, yo, the whole David Chappelle thing,
Not
people,
believable.
is he said,
Right,
"Fuck believable,
right.
nigga. That's the truth." Yo, you just see the Dave Chappelle thing, right? Yo, so this thing of Dave Chappelle, let me pull up the video. I don't even know if I got the full thing. Oh, actually, no, it's on YouTube. I put it on my YouTube. So this thing on Dave Chappelle, which here's the funny part about it. And this is why, yo, in Jamaica, right? There's a saying, you don't mess with certain things about people. You don't argue with people or mess with them about their religion and politics. People will kill you about both of them. And it's not just like those particular two topics in isolation. It's about your way of life. When people believe in a way of life, it's cool to debate them to a certain extent, but not emotionally trigger them, because those said people will go to war over said things. Most of the wars in history have been religious wars. Most of the wars in history, or some of the most destructive situations, has come through political disagreements, civil war, i.e., etc. Shit, what's happening now is not a religious war when it comes to the whole Ukraine and Russia shit. It's shit that's devolved from politics. You know what I mean? It's complicated, complex, higher level politics that could affect certain regions, NATO, all that stuff. So those two things you want to be very careful with. But not to make a third category, because I fit it under, really just way of life, and those two things matter a lot. There's women who are sexy as fuck, but they won't fuck you on the first night, or they're waiting till marriage, because that's their way of life. People take that shit serious. Like, you ever see a bad chick and then she's like super religious, so everything sexually got to go by her religion? That shit determines your life. Hold on. It's similarly with politics. A lot of people, political beliefs is almost as strong as religious beliefs. Anyway, Dave Chappelle's been going at the LGBTQIA plus community for a minute. Going at them in terms of not really necessarily saying yo, fuck them, on some hateful stuff, but making fun of them and just kind of showcasing his own personal, opinions about that. He probably is in question of a lot of stuff with that community, right? Now, again, I'm straight, and I think a lot of y'all here are straight, and y'all could be like, it sounds funny, blah, blah. Can't you take a joke? And by the way, we African Americans, or we're just black, so we use that line a lot to say to people, well, people, for example, you don't get a Chris Rock, you don't get a Bernie Mac, you don't get a Steve Harvey, you don't get a Cedric the Entertainer, you don't get a lot of these famous comedians, you don't get a Richard Pryor, you don't get an Eddie Murphy, without them being able to explore racial dynamics and the difference between races. So there's always been jokes made at the expense of black people, white people, just people of a certain race. Now, here's the thing about the whole woke movement. The whole woke movement has created a new, they cover everybody who's in the movement where you can't even joke about them. You know what I mean? If you want to make a joke about a dude who's fat, you can make that joke. Nobody's like, oh my God, cancel him. He's fat shaming. No. If you want to make a joke about somebody's white, you definitely can. If you want to make a joke about somebody black, you can. But the LGBTQIA plus community, certain factions of you can't. So Dave Chappelle's been doing that, been pushing the line. They wanted Netflix to cancel him. Netflix didn't cancel him, notoriously. And you could tell some people just ain't fucking with it. Now, here's the thing. When people realize that the cancellation won't work, people start taking things in their own hands. And now I'm repeating some of these things that I believe are fact, but I don't know entirely if they are. For example, I hear the guy who attacked Dave Chappelle last night is a guy who is of the transgendered selection. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm going to play a piece of the video right here, but we're going to talk about it a little bit more. So he's on stage. You're going to see somebody kind of hop on stage, and you're going to see.
For hip hop history.
Yeah, so it's a close up right there. So the guy kind of like spares him, or tries to spear him, and then you can see right there, bunch of people to the left run in. People are all surrounding. They basically corner this dude. Ironically enough, it's not only security and other, people who are working for the event staff, but apparently Jamie Foxx and Busta Rhymes, they're in it too. And they're fucking giving this nigga the beast. They're giving this nigga the A-Town stomp. Like, they're putting fucking Timberland prints in his fucking face. And, luckily, Dave Chappelle, at least currently, he was not reported hurt. Now, clearly, the people had a joke about it afterwards. But this is where it gets a little serious, right? And let me see if I could. Let me go to my Instagram. So apparently the guy who rushed Dave Chappelle had this with him. He had a gun, but it wasn't a gun because it can't fire a bullet. But when you press the trigger, there's a knife that's folded in that will snap out, and it almost becomes like, it's kind of like a projectile if you're running with it, and you could kill somebody with it. So he rushed Dave Chappelle with a gun/knife, and I don't know if he didn't take it out at first, but when he kind of speared him, it don't look like he had it with him because we would have heard Dave Chappelle getting stabbed, or at least stabbed once or so. And this is how it looks. So it looks like this when it's out, pause, and it looks like this when it's in. So when the blade is in, it's this. When it's out, it's on the left.
Oh, nigga, that's a cutter. That's a cutter, bro. Would have been definitely.
Yo, so here's what I'm saying, man. Yo, this is what I think, in reality, Will Smith fucked up at. Will Smith just reminded everybody that comedians on stage could get touched too. And I'm going to be honest with you, I blame Will Smith for this. Not saying that it is the first time niggas have attacked comedians. We've seen some shit happen with didn't somebody approach like Mike Tyson or somebody, even though Mike Tyson was really doing comedy, it was a comedy show. But what Will Smith kind of proved is that you could assault a comedian and have little to no ramifications. The majority of crazy people in this world are pussy. And what I mean by that, they're not going to be crazy in situations like, for example, you ever heard of a crazy nigga going to the hood where everybody may have a gun and just start going crazy? No, because they're thinking that, these niggas about to kill me. You know where they go to? Churches, schools. They go to places where they feel or they know that there's going to be defenseless people, which they have a clear advantage. You get me? And what happens with a lot of people who are off, they choose situations where people are weak. I believe Will Smith, when he did what he did with Chris Rock, and he had little to no ramifications, gave a big example of why assaulting a comedian, you don't really have much repercussions. Now, granted, he tried to do his bullshit. This guy got his hand broken, got his face stomped in, this, that, and third. But going into it, I think he was emboldened by a situation like that. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. By the way, I hear the guy was transsexual. What you think about this, Boom?
Transgender. So you don't get cancer.
Mocap 2K says Boom is right.
Yeah, am I right?
Yeah. That nigga been following me for almost a goddamn year, and his first time he ever chatted was to say Boom is right about transsexuals.
Real nigga. Real ass nigga.
He might be a real ass transsexual.
Nigga had to pop out the shadows like, yeah, this nigga right.
All right, so wait. Is Caitlyn Jenner a transsexual or a transgendered?
She's transgender. They're transgender. I don't fucking know what that is. Like, that nigga's transgender. That nigga's transgender. Yeah. Because he still fucks men. Or bro, that motherfucker fucks men. So.
Yo, I was watching a Full Send podcast about Caitlyn Jenner. And, yo, damn, it feels weird saying shorty because when I refer to women, I
Just say,
usually
bro. Just say like damn or like motherfucker or some shit. You don't want a niggas. You don't want it, bro. They'll catch you for anything, bro.
yeah, I that motherfucker said that motherfucker said okay, but what pronoun do I use? Is it he, she,
Like
they?
just say they, bro. You just say they, bro. Just say that
Okay,
nigga or like that motherfucker.
that motherfucker said that they cut they penis off. For real.
The way you wanted it, you was playing so safe.
No, I'm
Are
serious. Nigga, I
you
watched
talking
the
about
full
that?
section. It was like, oh, they cut a penis off. And I'm
They
like,
do that. Like you know they like cut their penis off and turn it into like a pussy,
what you mean?
bro. They like cut their dick like, bro. Like imagine like a fucking like pause, but like a sausage, and you split it in half down the middle, like all the way down the middle. And they cut it like that and they reverse it so it looks like a pussy. Does that make sense?
Yo, what you talking
Like you
about
can
right now,
really,
boom?
bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can like they really turn their dick into a pussy, bro. I'm pretty sure
All right,
Kenny is a
man. Yo, we
billionaire,
getting too
so he
graphic, man.
definitely
What do
did.
you think about this motherfucker pulling up with a Glock knife?
I feel like that nigga's goofy as fuck, bro. Nigga can't take a fucking joke. Like he, like it's Dave Chappelle, nigga. You don't put your fucking hands on Dave Chappelle, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Take a fucking joke, bro. Or
Yo,
take your ass home.
yo. Well, here's the interesting part about it. I think Dave Chappelle is getting very close to people from that community not identifying with what he's saying anymore as jokes. You know, because usually with a joke, put like this. A joke is, all right, say you come on stage and be like, yo, look at that fat ass nigga in the crowd right there. That's a joke, right? You said it once, cool, you move on. If every fucking show, or for the last 6 months, you're only known to just to, 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 to give
That's
fat
not
jokes.
true, bro. That's not true. Like even if that was the case, nigga, so like you know what I mean? White
I
niggas
feel
like
hold
making
on.
black
I
niggas
listen,
jokes.
listen. I feel like some of the transgenders are feeling like Dave Chappelle is bullying them. That's why he pulled
Nigga,
out the Glock knife.
you know you can't be bullied over a fucking joke. He not out here saying, bro. He not going to these niggas like protesting, like look at these dumbass niggas doing like he had one of his stand-ups. He said one of his like closest fans was a trans woman, and he talked all about how like so he don't hate trans people. Like he basically want to say like y'all not finna tell me what the fuck to joke about. Like y'all not finna tell me how to joke. Like what the fuck? Like how can you joke about every fucking body in the world? Niggas, bro, white niggas. Asian niggas make black jokes all the fucking time. They make whole shows about it, movies about it. And then to say you can't say nothing about them, like understand if you actually speaking out of hatred. But if you saying it as a joke, you got a punchline, you got a setup,
Yeah,
yada yada.
hold on. But is there a thin line between okay, enough jokes, you're now being malicious? Like
No,
if every day I got
no.
online and
But
I
he's
was
not doing that. He's not doing that every day. It's just that a show,
well,
a
I know
stand-up
he's
show.
not doing it every day, but I think these dudes, right? Or like these people, right? Of whatever like, affiliation, they're looking at it like, yo, homie, you've been on this, LGBTQIA plus shit for like the last like 6 months. Like get off our dicks or lack of dicks, nigga.
Get off our dicks or pussies. Our dicks or
Yeah.
pussies. Bro. But it's like,
Apparently this nigga got a song. Let's see if we can hear it. I want to hear this shit.
I bet.
Yeah, so apparently, right, the I don't even, do I call him a guy or not a guy?
Just say that motherfucker, bro. Trust me. Just say this nigga or like this
Okay,
motherfucker.
Prolific producers that hip hop has ever presented, the mighty man Lil. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip hop history.
You're muted, B. You're muted.
Yeah. So, chat, pardon my ignorance and everything. So, like, I don't know if this is true, but I don't know if he's trans or not. But what I do know is that this guy could have possibly did this for attention. Like, I'm wondering if the trans angle is only coming up because people just think the whole trans community hates Dave Chappelle. Bro, if you ask me, I'm listening to the music he just made. Bro, he seemed like a nigga who just wants a moment type shit. You feel me?
I mean, Dave Chappelle said that he was trans. Like,
he said that afterwards.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So that's probably why niggas think that.
Bro,
he said it.
The nigga spared you before you could even like say what the fuck. Like he spared you and y'all was beating his ass. How you know he was trans? How you know he's trans while you beating his ass?
I mean, true, but he just said. He probably said it as a joke too.
Nigga, no, that's a funny joke. Just like, what do you call it again? Chris Rock came on stage later on and he did a set before Dave Chappelle, but he came on later on and he was like, yo. Damn, he was like, yo, I thought that was Will Smith. Like, it makes sense. That's a funny joke for Chris Rock. Oh, I thought that was Will Smith. And for for Dave Chappelle, he's like, oh shit, that guy must be in the LGBTQIA plus community. Just look, the nigga just hops on stage.
And Lil. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip hop history.
Yo, here's the funny part too, though. All right, I don't mean to analyze this video like too crazy, but he tackles, if he has this fake gun that's a knife, he tackles, which by the way, is crazy that he gets into a comedy show with that. He tackles Dave Chappelle, but instead of like, bro, if you're trying to hurt him or kill him, you're not going to tackle him and then run away. You're going to fucking pull out the weapon and try to kill him or try to do some shit, right? He tackles him, then he runs the opposite way. Look. He tackles him. Let's go back.
Man.
Let's say we can get it in slow motion. I don't know if you can slow the speed down here now. Okay, look.
Lil.
Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some
Look, the guy's getting up right here.
noise for hip hop
Right here. Now he's running. Now, watch after he tackles him.
history.
Look, he basically just spares him, right? He falls. Funny thing is, and salute to Dave Chappelle who been working out. That nigga little buff, low key. He doesn't fall. He just kind of backpedals. By the way, if you're trying to hurt him, why not lead with the knife? Why not take out a knife before you get on stage, right? Oh, shit. Did I fuck it up? Yeah. My bad. Right? So, look.
Gentlemen, make some noise for hip hop history.
Bang. So he hits Dave, but Dave doesn't go down. He falls. Dave kind of backpedals, then kind of slips. Look. Dave backpedals, then Dave slips right here. He's right here. He's right here on the ground. Dave's right here. Again, because he fell instantly and Dave backpedaled and fell and Dave's kind of up a little bit over him, Dave could, like, to keep it real, Dave could just beat the shit out of him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all can really see it. But look what happens. He gets up. This is the guy right here. I know it's small. He gets up. And then, okay, this is better. He's starting to run. So Dave Chappelle, I remember, Dave Chappelle is right here. Oh my God. Yeah, Dave Chappelle right here. And he's backing up as a star should. This nigga is going over here. Tell me why. I don't even know. Yo, I read the reports that said Jamie Foxx and Busta came over to beat that nigga's ass too. Why do I think this is Busta right here? Look. Am I stereotyping if I'm like, yo, this gotta be Busta? Look right here. This Busta right here with the hair. I don't know. I could be wrong. Actually, no, Busta fat these days. No. But the nigga just starts running. Look. Look, he spears him. Dave Chappelle right here is probably trying to like either push him off, right? Because the dude's trying to get up. Dave's up a little further. He's trying to push him off. And the dude just runs the opposite way. Look, he's right here. He's turned away from Dave Chappelle. If your only mission is to kill Dave Chappelle or hurt him or whatever the case is, nigga, why are you running away? He's running this way. I ain't gonna lie, he jukes the fuck out of two niggas right here. These two niggas right here gets juked the fuck out of. Let me bring it over on the screen for y'all. These two niggas, look, is one nigga and another nigga. Look, right here. This thing is just false. And then this thing right here, he just falls too. Oh, this thing got some Madden moves. Fuck. Bang. He got niggas slipping like this is Mario Kart. Like he threw a banana peel. Holy. These fools just fell out. So he got rid of two of them. David's trying to get out. You got two dudes over here coming. Look, you got three, I think. And let's see how he rocks with that. Look. One's trying to catch him. Other one's over here. And then this guy, I don't know why I'm calling him Buster, but he right here. And look, he fast. He's beaming it behind here. Now, I don't know if he knows the building or nothing, but he knows, yo, get behind the stage, you're going to have some more room. He don't know if he's running to a dead end. Bet. He runs behind here. Niggas get up. More people are coming out. Dave, I believe, Dave is right here. And by the way, kudos to Dave. The safest place for him to be at this point is to be right on stage. Well, actually, the safest place would be I wouldn't say jump in a crowd because you don't know if he got his homies. And if his homies is there, his homies might give you the beat, do whatever they want to do to you in the crowd. So stay in front center while that nigga runs around. It might be the safest place. Okay. He runs over here. So, they clearly caught him.
I am going to kill that.
And now, you see over here? By the way, this is why Dave Chappelle's great. Dave Chappelle probably didn't even give that nigga one hit, bro. But he talked like he was going to get that nigga ass beat. That nigga was getting his ass beat already. There's 15 niggas over here giving that nigga the fucking beats. Look. Nigga, this is like wild hyenas, nigga. They're feeding on that bum ass. Look. Niggas is punching, kicking, doing anything.
I gotta see this.
Only thing I would say, security should have grabbed Dave up. Two security should have grabbed Dave up and just stood next to him. In any situation that happens, when it comes to violence, you never know if that's the end of the violence. You know what I mean? And the mere fact y'all left him on stage and he's just talking. Imagine if his homie was in the crowd. It was like, oh, word? Now they're occupied with him. Now I could do what I got to do. You get me? This woman is smart. She's taking him off stage, even though I would say taking him off the direction where the nigga is at is probably the wrong way to go. But fuck it. Oh, hell no. Dave said, no, Dave didn't get some smoke. Fuck that. Oh, shit. I thought he ran off stage. Dave said, no, fuck that, nigga. Yo, where Dave from? Dave from the hood. Holy. I thought he was going to walk off stage. Nigga, he ran over there to like, let me get some fucking, yo, bitch ass motherfucker. What you trying to do? Yo, this white girl, she's like, yo, Dave, let's get you out of harm. We love you over Netflix. Let's get to the back. Let's get to the green room. Let's drink some seltzer water. You want some coffee, Dave? And Dave's seen like, oh shit, they got him pinned down? Fuck that! Yeah, nigga ran over there. Nah, Dave's in there. Nah, Dave a real nigga. Real street nigga, bro. That's a real street nigga, dog. He could have walked to his dressing room and said, I got paid tonight. Fuck that. I ain't got to deal with all these crazy niggas. He peeped shit. He's like, yo, let me beat this nigga ass too. I thought he was capping. Was like, yo, I'm going to kill that nigga. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, at least you did. Yo, Chris Rock sounds so pussy. This, like, I ain't gonna lie. Chris Rock said some shit that I would say, though. I'll be like, well, that was interesting. That's some shit I'd say. But Dave Chappelle was like, I'm gonna kill that nigga. Instantly, he said that shit. Look, instantly. Look. Look at this.
No, that was somebody that really tackled Jay.
I am going to kill that.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Now this, I ain't gonna lie, this white girl right here, she's about securing the investment. She got work for Netflix or something. She like, yo, come on, man. Let's get our, let's get our $50 million man off stage. Come on, David. David, your show's over. David, your mic is cut. Let's go. We're going to the back. We're going to the green room. We are done. Let's get out of here.
Wait, I gotta see this.
Yo, Dave is tight. He like, yo, I gotta see what the fuck going on. Look. Oh, he seen it. Oh, hell no. Hell nah. Yo, that, I don't know if she white, but when she thorough too, she ran up in there with him. She know anywhere Dave go, you gotta go, baby. That's why you getting paid. Oh, Dave in there giving stomps.
That's probably his wife.
Oh, that's his wife? Dave got a wife?
Maybe. She got short hair.
Yo,
Like
Dave spat on that nigga, bro. Yo, I know. Yo, where Dave from? Yo, we gotta do a Google search. Where Dave from?
He's from up north, if I'm not mistaken. He's from up north.
Dave Chappelle. He from DC. You know them boys
He's
in
from up north.
Nah, them boys in DC get active though. You gotta be honest. Them boys in DC do get active though.
Hey, I'm going to DC, bro. Of course. That's all I have to say.
Nigga, well, you better be on your best behavior. You see how the DC niggas giving it up.
I'm calling up Dave, nigga. What you mean? I'm be straight up there.
Yo, Dave over here just giving out cakes, nigga. Yeah. Nah, they beat that nigga ass. Look, and you see what he busts out because he got like a white shirt under his black jacket. Look, he breaks out right here. I got my leg. Oh shit, nobody back in there. No, that nigga's tight. I ain't gonna lie. The more we watch this, chat. Are we gonna keep it 100? Is Chris Rock pussy? We gotta ask this question. Like,
yes,
Dave Chappelle is with the smoke. Nigga, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I always said to everybody, the Vic Mensa shit, like, I was so torn on what to do because I'm like, no, this is your first big thing. You got to be professional. And I don't know if maybe Chris Rock was thinking like me too, like, yo, you got to be professional. You're at the Oscars. This nigga Dave Chappelle was on some shit like, nigga, fuck where we at. I'm beating your ass. Yo, chat, who's right? The nigga who says, let me keep my composure, or the nigga said, man, fuck this job. I'll beat your ass. Yo, Boom, what would you have done?
Oh, I'm beating his ass. Oh, yeah, I'm fighting. But niggas was saying, when Chris Rock, they was like, nigga, you're not going to do Dave Chappelle like that. That's what every nigga was saying. They was like, you're not going to just slap Dave Chappelle and just run off the stage. Nigga. Like, no, Dave Chappelle, he going to square up with your ass. So niggas already know what time it is. He a buff ass.
Wait. Niggas knew Dave Chappelle was like that? I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, when that Chris Rock shit happened, niggas are like, bro, that didn't happen like with T.I. They was like, nigga, that shit not happening with Dave Chappelle.
Of course they're not gonna do that to no fucking T.I., nigga. Duh. But like Dave Chappelle? Yo, AJ, you here? AJ might be stuck in a gulag, but shit. Yo, so Boom, are you walking off stage and getting to safety? Or you hopping in there and you at least getting a couple punches, couple spits?
I'm calling the police, bro. And I'm getting to the safest vicinity, bro. I'm gonna be a civilian.
Oh,
shit. I'm definitely not gonna Jay the fuck out that nigga. With all my niggas stomping this nigga out.
Yo, they really beating his ass though. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Yo, chat. Could we all come to a conclusion though, like on some real shit? Cause like they got the like the afterwards pictures and shit. You know how mad niggas be like, oh yeah, we just fucked up this nigga, or we hear a story come out via the media, so and so got jumped at Rolling Loud, and these niggas, we don't see a scratch. This is how it. When you think about somebody getting jumped, the beating this nigga got, that's the definition of getting jumped. That's why I always be wondering, like, yo, wait, how nobody never have no scratches in these fights? But this shit right here, nigga, they had his elbow the other way around, his shoulder off hanging to the side, big ass cuts in his face, swollen shit. That's what we call the beats.
Thank God.
Oh, hell no. They beat that nigga's ass so well, the white niggas came out and gave a round of applause for the ass beating. This is crazy. This is crazy. I never seen some shit like this.
That gotta be racist, bro. That gotta be racist.
Nigga, this might be racist. Nigga, they gave a round of applause for the ass whipping. Look. Look. Who this nigga right here? He ain't throwing one punch, but he applauded.
Thank God.
Look at these two fools right here. They ain't throwing one punch, but they like beat that Negro to death.
That was clumsy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is why I gave the gold. He said, thank God that nigga was clumsy. Wait, I wonder if he saw the gun. When he said clumsy, like, did he see the gun, knife, whatever thing? No way. Maybe he did. He said, thank God he was clumsy. Did he address it?
That's probably why he beat his ass like that. Because he trying to take his
He's
life.
back there getting stomped.
Yo, you know you put some work in? This nigga look like MJ after he played the flu game, nigga. He got his hands on his knees. Holy. Holy. Nah, why y'all ain't tell me Dave was like that? You know why I think Dave wasn't like that? Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Chan. I'm gonna tell y'all why I didn't think Dave was like that. Cause I remember this fucking video. Y'all remember this movie? Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, Blue Streak. I always thought this was like Dave in real life, like kind of like pussy a little bit, you know what I mean? Like this nigga right here. I remember this nigga?
Yeah. No. Hold us. To see a kid.
Hey.
Why are you hitting mom and pop stores anyway? Look, you're a driver, man. You got skills, Tony. You can be out there on the.
I know, yo, Dave Chappelle looked like he was with the shits, bro.
Whenever you're in trouble, James.
Oh, by the way, Chris Rock joined him on stage. Look at this.
That Will Smith?
He said, "Is that Will Smith?"
In trouble, Jamie Foxx would show up in the sheriff's hat. Turn the mic up. Nigga, I thought that was part of the show. I don't know what the fuck is.
Jamie Foxx got on the mic too. Yeah, I love Jamie.
Grab the back
Yo, I need to get Jamie on off the record. Jamie's just so talented.
of that nigga's head. His hair was spongy. Absorbent. Nigga, I'm back there. I've been doing this 35 years. I just stomped the nigga backstage. Always wanted to do that. Nigga, I'm back there squeezing this nigga too. Niggas, I seen Busta Rhymes on it. It's like, that's how you do it, God. Hey, yo, where's Busta at? Busta, yo, what's up, Busta? Where's Busta at? Everybody compose yourselves. I wanted this to be a peaceful moment, and I'm sure now it is.
Alright, anyway. Holy shit.
Yo, let me get a number 4 with 6 cookies and.
Nigga, what? Where you at?
No, I'm at the chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the trenches, bro. You want
It was a
want
trans
that?
man.
Oh, he said it was a trans man. Hold on.
It was a trans man.
Nah, I think he was trolling about that, bro. I don't think it was a trans dude, bro. That dude look
So,
trans
this
to
where
you?
Julio Fulio be at right here.
You in his hood?
I'm in the hood right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how we rocking out here, man. Come on, man. We outside, bro. We got the bodega and shit. We outside, man.
Nigga, you better evacuate that
outside.
neighborhood, nigga.
Yo, no security. Man, ain't nobody trying to kill my lane, man.
Yo, matter of fact, fuck all that. Yo, I just seen some shit on Instagram. By the way, I don't know if y'all know, chat. Me and